Hello YouTube, it's your greatest villain expert. Now, you'll like this one. He's the greatest villain of them all, and he proves to be any other. Villain number 6, and the leader of the villains, Kylo Ren. Okay, so he's the grandson of Darth Vader, because it was in 2015 it was revealed. Okay, he's just like Vader. He's afraid that he'll be never as strong as him, but he think he will be soon. He's the greatest of them all. Okay, Kylo Ren, real name Ben Solo, is a leading member of the First Order and the Knights of Ren, and the main antagonist of Star Wars, The Force Awakens. Kylo is the son of Han Solo and Princess Leia Organa, the nephew of Luke Skywalker, the grandson of Anakin Skywalker, aka Darth Vader, and Padme Amidala, the apprentice of Snoke, and the rival of Armitage Hux, and wields a unique cross-guard lightsaber that he constructed himself. Born as Ben Solo to Han Solo and Leia Organa, growing up, he suffered from issues of abandonment due to the struggles of his parents had with their lives, as Leia was unable to spend as much time with her son as possible, as she was assigned to the position of a senator of the New Republic, while Han was unable to stay in one piece for very long. When he was 23 years old, Ben was sent to study alongside other Jedi students, being instructed and led by his maternal uncle, Jedi Master Luke Skywalker, because around that time, like his maternal grandfather Anakin Skywalker, he started to struggle with his inner darkness. The same age Anakin was where he started to struggle with his inner darkness. Ben grew up hearing stories about his maternal grandfather, as he came to admire and revered his grandfather's power, but he also came to fear that he may never be as powerful as the Chosen One. However, he was aware that Anakin was once the ruthless Sith Lord Darth Vader. At the age of 24, Ben finally learned the truth about his maternal grandfather, when Senator Karai Sindain publicly revealed that Anakin and Vader were one and the same. After this, he started to admire and revere more of his grandfather's dark aspects than his lightsaber aspects. He likely felt betrayed because his parents had plenty of chances to tell him the truth about Anakin, but they still didn't. This discovery likely also caused him to struggle more with his internal conflict. An enigmatic individual named Snoke, the supreme leader of the First Order, preyed on Ben's internal conflict, and he ultimately fell to the dark side. He took on the name Kylo Ren, and aided by the Knights of Ren, he killed most of Luke's apprentices. This act This had greatly delayed his uncle's plan to restore the Jedi Order to its former glory, and left his uncle despondent, while Ren went on to terrorize the galaxy as a leader of the First Order. Ben's uncle, Luke, was one of the few who managed to survive and escape the Jedi massacre. In his youth, personality, as Ben Solo, Ben was unaware of his true heritage, but suffered from issues of abandonment due to the struggle his parents had with their lives. He admired the power of his maternal grandfather. Oh, I already said that. Ren carries on this attachment to Vader into adulthood, where he will stop at nothing to uphold the Sith Lord's legacy. By destroying all the Jedi, he is also quite cruel and brutal, willing to attack and threaten his officers if angered, leading to them and any nearby troops avoiding him when they see him arranged, and keeping a table of ashes made from the remains of his enemies, upon which he would often place the burnt helmet of his grandfather. Gotta say, he's one of the greatest villains of all time. Snoke is using him for his powers. Once Snoke gets what he wants, he'll crush Ben. Ben knows it's true, but it's too late for him. No one can help him. It's too late. Han Solo kept running for his life. He has a son, 30 years since Vader's death. Now Luke hasn't been the same since the last Jedi Order was destroyed. He still blames himself for this. It's happening again, just like Anakin. Ever since Order 66. Yeah, he had abandonment issues. It was just like Anakin was headstrong. Anakin suffered from the death of his mother Shmi and his wife Padme. Shmi was killed by Tusken Raiders, and Padme lost the will to live while giving birth to Luke and Leia. And Han Solo, he tried to help Ben, bring him home. Ben has been torn apart. He wants to be free of this pain. Now he knows what he has to do, but he doesn't have the strength to do it. And Han Solo is desperate to help. Ben gave him his lightsaber, and Han held on to it, then it started to go dark, and Ben killed him. He killed Han Solo, his own father. Han was his pain. And now Rey is the next apprentice to go up against Kylo Ren, the greatest villain of all. Well, that's it. And this is his catchphrase. Show me, grandfather, and I will finish what you started.